Hi, I'm Kevin Meath with Cruciform Press. I'm here with Greg Lucas, who's written our second book, Wrestling with an Angel. We're here at the Desiring God conference in Minneapolis, and we wanted to just take a few minutes to talk with Greg. Tell us, first of all, what inspired you to do the writing that became the book?
I don't know if it was inspiration as much as it was desperation. The book came from a journal which bled out of the life of my son and raising my son, who has multiple physical and mental and emotional disabilities. Just living with my son and being able to go into my study and writing out a journal of the hard times and the funny times and the heart-wrenching times.
Tell us a little bit about Jake.
Jake was born in the neonatal intensive care where my wife worked as a nurse, as a registered nurse. We had no idea about his health problems. We discovered that he would be available for adoption, and we had never really pursued adoption, but the opportunity was right before us. And long story short, we adopted Jake at birth, and about a year into his life, we discovered that he began to have seizures, really bad seizures. And these seizures began to work in his brain and his mind, and there was some brain damage. Later on, he was diagnosed with several things, from autism to different spectrums of autism that I can't even pronounce some of them. Jake is a challenge. He has always been a challenge to work with and to live with. I have 3 other children. Jake is very difficult sometimes and compared to his other children. But at the same time, Jake adds a flavor to our life and our family that we would probably not get with any other child. He has shown us the grace of God and the mercy of God and our own disability in the eyes of God. And it's been a wonderful journey. It's been a difficult journey. He's 17 now, and he's at the Potomac Center in Romney, West Virginia, is where he resides now. And you can read about that in the book. My prayer and my hope for this book is that people will find the grace of God on every page of the story of my son's life. The book is the story of Jake, but it's not just the story of Jake. It's my story, which is all our story, and which is God's story. And so my prayer and my hope for this book is that not just people with children who have disabilities, but people who are struggling through life, who are just walking through darkness and are hopeless in some situations, will be able to read Jake's story and see that there is not only hope for their situation, but there is a God of grace who will help them.